All right. Getting all set up here. Whoops. What? Getting all set up here. Whoops. What? Getting all. All right. My voice sounds good though. It's because I had a cold of some sort. Let's get some music going here. Hello. Okay, so I need to shut some things down. Last time there was some issues with Hey everybody, by the way, welcome. And happy Friday to you all. Go ahead and say hi in chat. We're gonna be doing some open source hacking today. You're gonna get to listen to my Barry White voice. Probably should have looked in a mirror before I started streaming. Did you know, excuse me, Gant Laborde, my business partner and good friend, made a cool website for that. It's called quickmirror.me. I'll put it in chat. Lets you check your appearance really quick. It's a quick mirror. If you have a webcam, obviously. We are getting started here. Check out my new graphics, by the way. It's cool. Alright, I gotta go put this in a few different places, so I'm gonna put the link. How's everybody's week gone? Did you get everything done that you wanted to get done? Let's see here. Hey Jetty, good morning. Happy Saturday, yeah. How's the future? Better than the past? Alright, we're gonna be getting going here pretty soon. Hey Skididdy 93. I appreciate you coming with us again. You are a regular. You know what? Hey, so like excuse me. Nightbot gives me, like the new stream, yeah, thank you. Nightbot gives me some commands, like to like set people up as regulars and stuff. I need to do that. I need to add you as a regular. Let me do that. Skididdy 93. And of course Juddy. You know Juddy's gonna be on there. Tell me if anything happens when I do this. I want to know. Did anything happen? Did you get any sort of like superpowers? Do you have any superpowers now? I just added you as a regular. I don't know what it does. No idea. Channel regular. Also, let me know if anything. So remember in a previous stream, I had to go and re-nice. I'm actually going to jump to the coding view, so you're going to get a chance to look at the... Nothing? Okay. All right, well, it was worth a shot. Let's see here. So PS... Let's see here. By the way, my workable area is a little wider now, but it's also a little shorter. So... we are going to need to see how this works. I do have a little bit of a cold. Sorry about that. I'm not apologizing for the Barry White voice. However, I am apologizing for the sniffling. I do appreciate your patience on that. So, re-nice. We're gonna just hit a couple of these. Oh, really? Come on, sudo. Is that what you're gonna make me do? All right. So there's that one. What else can I re-nice? This one. What's the second number there? Like, there's two numbers. What is that? SEF, I guess. I'll just do, oops, here, let me do this again. PPD. Okay, so the second one is the one that we care about. Might be parent. That's probably the parent. That's probably what it is. It's probably parent. So if I did that one, would that like do all of them? I'm telling it, be like really aggressive, you know? It's okay to steal all of the resources of my computer to make sure that we have a good stream, all right? That's why I'm re-nicing everything. I'm telling it not to be so nice. 16263. So you know, let's just do this. Just go through these. What else do I have? 16254. The main one because the parent ID is just 1. No, that's the crashpad handler. I don't really care about that. Studio agent. Did we already do 5.1? 5.1? 5.2? No. 5.3? No. Okay. No process. All right, we're gonna see if the Twitch or if Twitch kind of stays stable here. I wish I didn't have to do that, but it is what it is. All right. So, we're gonna be hacking on some open source. Oh, I forgot to put this in a couple of places. Hold on 1 second here. All right, I put that in. All right, put that there. Let's see, where else should I put it? What Mac are you using? I have a 2019. Let's go look at it. About this Mac. Yeah, 2019, late 2019. 16-inch, 2.3 Core i9, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 5500M graphics card. So, I mean, I don't know, like, you know, I suppose I might need to just get a more powerful Mac at some point. For those of you just joining, apologies for if I sniffle or something. I'm getting over some sort of cold. I'm vaccinated against COVID, so it's possible that I have like some light breakthrough COVID or something. I don't know. I've just been home and doing this. So let's see here. Just making sure I've put this everywhere that I want to put it. Okay, let's do some open source. So, the plan today, well, we have a few pull requests out there. So it'd be a good idea with Ignite to do some stuff. Additionally, Mobix state tree. There's a couple things we should probably take a look at, and I believe API sauce might have some stuff that we could look at. Let me really quickly look at the add documentation to cancel request. May 18. Okay, this is just documentation. Source.cancel. I mean, do I even bother testing this? Like, this looks... Cancel token, so you have to pass in the token. So you get the cancel token. Why is this API so awkward? I think it's because it comes from Axios. That is my guess. My guess is it's Axios. Cancel request. Watch. It'll be something like that. Cancel token. Yeah. Source.token. That's what it is. This is awkward. Like, couldn't you get back... No, you get a promise from this. Oh, okay. Promises aren't cancelable. And if you're awaiting it... Yeah, this is probably the best way to go. Alright, I'm gonna approve it. But this is from May, so, I mean, that's ridiculous. That we just ignored it until now. For taking so long on this. I didn't see it until now. Looks good to me. This API is kind of awkward, but at least people will know how to do it. So let's approve that. Now when we merge this, we're gonna say docs, not that word, docs, or no, chore, docs, no, it's not chore. What? Semantic release. What do you do for docs? Semantic release. Oh yeah, kill all humans. Nice. Fix, feature, performance. I don't know. I think we can kind of do whatever we want. I'll just say docs. By Chakri Hacker. Skip CI. We don't need a CI here. This is a docs thing. So let's go ahead and merge that. Ooh, this is not set up right because it shouldn't be asking me that. Let me go in here. No wiki. Table of contents. Merge. Allow auto merge. Automatically delete head branches. That's what I like to set up there. Yeah, it should have deleted automatically instead of making me click the extra button. So, okay. There are some issues. We could look through this. For those of you who don't know, API sauce is a wrapper around Axios. Steve Kellogg created this when he worked at Infinite Red, and this is just such a Steve thing, to do something kind of funny and quirky and kind of engaging at the beginning. I wish all he did was write readmes for us. Like, just come in and write readmes. That would be amazing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Steve was just amazing at this sort of thing. And yeah, so he says talking to APIs doesn't have to be awkward anymore. And he does it like an awkward conversation. Oh, yeah, I miss Steve. Good old Steve. Okay, so so it depends on Axios. Targets ES5 built with ES6. Support a Node, browser, React Native, and it allows you to like more kind of in a less awkward way do some API requests and stuff like that. We use it all the time. All right, let's look at the issues. So there's a bunch of stuff that's been around for a while. Is any request type removed? This feature is not released yet. Really? That was January 21st, 2020. Let's go look at the last release. That was April 22. So I would assume that's... Let's go look at releases and see if that's actually been released. I mean, I don't see it. API sauce 111. And we're at 211, so yeah. I don't know, like API.any is not a function. I think we can just close this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna close that. That's an old thing. All right, so May Ssl Pinning. I don't know what Ssl Pinning is. Do I acknowledge that this has been a year and a half? Or do I just answer the question? Glad you're using APIs or enjoying using API sauce. All right, let's look up Ssl Pinning. Avoid man-in-middle by validating the server certificates again, even after SSL handshaking. Axios. Let's look at that. React Native SSL pinning with Axios. Okay. If you use a client like Axios, you will not have SSL pinning. TrustKit native side, it will work fine with Axios. Native docs here. Okay. So TrustKit. So what I'm seeing here is that this is something you can implement on the native side. Allows you to enforce the pinning, the SSL pinning on the native side, and then Axios just working. So here's what's from what I understand, you can add TrustKit. Actually, I'll just make that a link. Why not? Don't you have work to do, says Shane K253. Yes. I do have work to do. Why do you think I'm here? I'm trying to avoid it. You can add TrustKit to the native side. React Native SSL pinning, says Mark. What's that? All right. Okay. So, will this work with Axios? This uses fetch. I don't know. Like, is this something where, like, we could just tell them install this thing and then it just automatically starts pinning? You should probably acknowledge the delay. What's the delay? Oh, Robin, yeah, okay. Okay, Robin. I will. And paying attention to API sauce issues for a while, I guess. I'm not super okay. So API sauce is intended to be a wrapper for Axios. If Axios doesn't support it, should we? This person's going to get a notification and be like, API what? True. Mark says Ssl Pinning bundles your server's SSL certificate. Oh, by the way, Juddy, how did I miss this? You followed me. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, that's because you followed me just before the stream started. Okay. Wow, these new graphics are amazing. Sincerely, definitely not a designer at Infinite Red. Aren't these awesome? These are awesome. These are really amazing. Like, I am so impressed. Now, my execution of said graphics can be criticized. If something's not pixel perfect, it's not Jenna's fault. I had to implement this stuff. I am gonna have her come in and maybe help me with some of this stuff later. But yeah, it's the graphics are amazing. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. Hey, Becca. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon for you. I think I have a cold, so I'm gonna have the Barry White voice, but I'm also gonna have sniffles. So, all right. So familiar with SSL pinning, given that I just literally heard about it right now. But from doing some searches, it looks like there are a few options. Use that. Try out React Native Ssl Pinning. Let's see here. So since API sauce is intended to be a thin wrapper around Axios, your best bet is to do some Googling around Axios SSL pinning React Native, I guess. Actually, no, they don't mention React Native, but from what I can tell, SSL pinning is not a thing in browsers. It's just it's a native app thing. Okay, so I'll finish it up with if you found another solution, feel free to share, and I'll close that. Okay, that's done. All right, let's go look at issues. Method options. API.any method options. Oh, that has been released then. And thank you to Sharif. Sharif doing the work. Let's go back to issues. How to get cookies not in the response header from the response. What do they mean by not in the response header? Music got a little aggressive there. Skip ahead. I'm not really sure what they mean. Here's a little thing I do. I mean, check that out. How smart is that? If I come back in 2 months and they haven't responded, I close the issue. Is it fair? No. Do I make the rules? Sometimes. All right. Hey, nobody else uses Twitch in DC. Thanks. Welcome back, by the way. I need to make an account that isn't a throwaway one I made for some one-off thing like 2 years ago. Well, if you do, introduce yourself as nobody else uses Twitch in DC so that we know who you are. But Tervetuloa, which means welcome in Finnish. Okay, so this is going to be, so I know that this has been kind of dealt with. I'm going to put a question label on that. Request with raw body. All right. Trying to. Okay, I need an. I'm not vibing this music here. Let's find a different station. Elevator music. Making sure my mic is in the right one. World music. Okay, so data raw. It's not working. Send a raw body. I actually don't remember or know. It might be on like the .any thing again. Axios Config. So Axios I'm learning some stuff, so I don't mind looking at it. Raw body. Right here. Okay, this person just posted it and then ran away. Body raw. Post data. Excuse me. Post parameters. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the other trick that I just did. Hi. Sorry about the delay. Did you get this figured out? I think that's, you know, it's a little cheap, but I don't have time to do everything. So they did not. Then we're not really obligated to help them with edge cases necessarily. But if there's a thing that the library already has the capability, then we should probably tell them that. Okay, let's see here. The solution is file path. Network error. Okay. First issue, support, TSL. Okay, I actually have to read this then. Okay. Network I have to upgrade 59.9. Good old Ryan. Just using fetch. Fetch is okay. Absalom. I was just chatting with him yesterday. So network error. I missed the in June, so let me know if this issue is still actually. Let's put the if down here. If you've found any canonical, or if you found any solutions. I'll just do it that there. Okay, so network error after upgrading. So, I think that's fine. Upload size picture entity too large. By the way, this is kind of fun. So you can sort by newest, oldest, most commented, least commented, recently updated, least recently updated. So if you were excuse me. If you were going through and, oh yeah, and you can even sort by reactions, which is kind of cool. Just wanting to get like the most stale stuff, you know, like right here, this one has not been updated since, well, quite a while ago. So, can you provide code samples a way to reproduce? They haven't done it since 2019, we close. So that's a good way to kind of go through and clean up old issues that really, you know, like they should have, yeah. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just looking at the ones that do not have labels on them and just making sure I catch up on that. So upload size for picture entity too large. Mayowd P. Entity too large. Proposed upload exceeds that size. There's a configuration S3 for the maximum allowed size, my friend. You can change it. Yeah, that's very nice of them. Sharif again. Sharif! Sharif being a real bro there. I'm gonna close that. How's everybody's Fridays going? I hope you had a really good week. I did, other than having the cold. But I powered through. As I do. Sent my oldest to school today. Oh wow, Becca. How old is your oldest? The kids aren't going to school for another... Actually, I want to know. When is it? When is first day of school? In a week and a half. Week from Wednesday. 12, yeah. I have a 12-year-old who... Actually, no, she's 13. She went to a cousin's house and stayed up way too late, of course. And she got home and fell asleep upstairs. I thought she had gone to bed. When I came upstairs to go start the stream, she was still sleeping in the chair in the morning. I'm like, how about you go to your bed and finish, you know, sleeping? Because she woke up when I came up. Teenagers. Okay. So what do we got here? In add request transforms callback, request base URL has no value. Told me to drop off that the education system was outdated and stuck in practices from the Industrial Revolution. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, that's that age when they start having their own opinions. And they have opinions that are a little too valid to just dismiss as a little kid's thing, you know? So what'd you tell him? That's hilarious. By the way, I often will come in here and help people out by just adding a TS there. Gives us code coloring, right? How to find request URL. Base URL, you can't access it. Huh. Okay. Feel free to raise a PR. Oh. Did I make this person a collaborator? I believe I did. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about this. I totally forgot that Chakri is now helping out on this repo. I'm sorry about that, Chakri. If you're watching, I didn't recognize your name. I'm sorry. This collaborator tag reminded me. You told him to tuck in his shirt and have a good day. I approve. You know, some days we have to bow to the man and go do our jobs. All right. Well, I think I'm done with some API stuff. Let's move on. Let's go to Mobix state tree. Love that. That's hilarious. I mean, obviously you encourage him to, like, you know, think for himself, like that. And that's good. And he had a point. Although I will say that a lot of educators that I know have been innovating beyond the Industrial Revolution sort of mindset. A lot of educators. Interestingly, the biggest opponent to innovation, the industrial kind of mindset has been parents in a lot of ways. I mean, you try to bring something new into the classroom, and what do you get? What's this new math? You know, man, I learned to do things. I learned to do things very differently. I look at my kids' math and I don't understand it. I don't know. Pretty sure that it's parents. Oh, choppiness. Why? Jesse! Thanks for following. Becca's other half. Okay. I need to figure out this choppiness. I'm going to shut down some things. And let's do some more PSEF stuff. So here, yeah, welcome, Jesse. I don't know if I did this one already. I'm telling, so Renice, for those of you who don't know, it takes a process ID to like basically be less nice, like hog more resources. So trying to tell Twitch Studio, sorry, hey, you are the most important process, and it has, of course, you know, a lot of processes. I was gonna say Electron app. I'm not an Electron hater, because would Twitch Studio exist not for Electron, right? But yeah, it seems to be pushing. Are you still getting choppiness? Let me see if I can like close some crap down here. Shut off Loom. Shut off Monosnap. Shut off Shush. What the heck is that? I don't know what this one is. When I click it, it like wants to take a... No idea what that is. Alright, let's turn this off. Quit. Dropbox. We definitely don't need Zoom right now. I like Paste. Paste is great. If you haven't used Paste, Paste is a... okay. It's a great tool. However, they make you subscribe to it's a subscription for a clipboard manager. A lot of people are very put off by that. It's a little bizarre. But I mean, you know, it works. It does what I need, and so I support it. Robin says, I see a lot of hate for Common Core math. Curious to see what I'll be like when my daughter gets to school. Probably very overbearing. When the principal sees you coming, they're going to hide in the other room. I can just imagine it. Right, Robin? Becca, I'm going with Instagram Reels math hacks this year. So many tricks to get through things more quickly. Still choppy. Why? Why is it choppy? Stop. What else can I close? I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and shut off Pretzel for a second. Maybe Pretzel is causing problems. I'm going to shut it off for a little while. We'll see. See how that goes. All right, let's look at pull requests for Mobix State Tree. All right. type for lazy. So these are, I think I've looked through a lot of these. So Mobix state tree, of course, is, let's see, who added these? I added these. Mobix state tree is, of course, what we use at Infinite Red and like, you know, all these other, any application that we build, we tend to go for reach for Mobix state tree first for state management. Based on 247, lazy type, which can be used to dynamically import a model, has some to-dos. Documentation, as unknown as T, any error handling associated test. Doesn't look like those have been checked off yet. Handling, okay, so have onload error. State. Root store may have a, I don't think I'm actually going to go into this stuff. So one of the problems with Mobix state tree pull requests is they require a lot of kind of context. And we need a PR to fix the failing test, and we haven't gotten one. Okay, nothing really new here. I'm not going to worry about MST. Let's go to Ignite. All right, we have a few here. React Native Screens v3. This may actually already be done. Let's go look at Ignite boilerplate. So boilerplate, and let's look at the package JSON. And React Native Screens is 2.18, so it is not version 3. Okay. Resolve the conflicts, and now we have more conflicts. Let's go see if we can resolve these conflicts ourselves. React navigation. Partial state, that's right up there. Navigation state, navigation container ref, navigation action. So this would be from the current one. This one, master has this. Create navigation container ref. So we do need that. I'm curious if we just added this up here. That resolves the conflict, but I also suspect that Prettier is going to drop this down, which will fail tests. Let's do that. And then then in here we've got React Navigation Native 6. So we don't need 5. Stack 6, we don't need 5. Okay, so both of those can go away. The native stack is 602. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's in a minute. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to mark this as resolved and merge. Here's the thing with this. I have no idea if that actually fixed it the way that we should fix it. I feel bad about asking this person to resolve conflicts again. So I'm just going to try that and then see if tests work. If they do, if they go through, then I think that we could probably pull it down and spin it up and make sure that it actually works, like we can navigate around. And if so, then I think we're in good shape. So I'll let this kind of spin up while we move on to the next thing. Oh, we have another. React Native screens, separate PR. So that they did that right here. Okay, so they did that. Okay, Harris says that we can close this PR to achieve something similar. We can use stack groups since we updated React Navigation to V6. Okay, that's fair. Harris is kind of the navigation expert at Infinite Red, so I'm going to go with his opinion on that. But we could still update React Native screens, so we'll do that. Okay. Mark says, I love that I'm getting notifications of Ignite issues as you're closing them live. Yeah. Even I don't get... Oh, wait. In Slack, I do. In Slack, I get notifications. That's probably what you're talking about. So this one is still going. Front matter support to templates was Kate, but we have that on hold right now. The franchise. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that a lot. By the way, you like how that pops in at the bottom there? Very cool. And then when it goes away, it reveals hosted by Infinite Red. Cool, huh? Thanks to Jenna Fucci for the amazing graphics. She sent those over to me yesterday, and I put them together last night, and I'm very happy with them. So, looks really cool. All right, inset style to outer view. I asked back in June. They didn't reply. I don't remember exactly what this was. It moves the inset style to the keyboard avoiding view. I think I'll close it. I'm just going to close it. Yeah. Generators MD, documentation. Oh yeah, this makes sense. Use NPX. So NPX, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, it basically means that you don't have to have Ignite installed. And I use this all the time. You don't have to have, if I go NPX Ignite CLI version. Now, in this case, Ignite is actually installed because yarn unlink. It was linked manually. So let me try this again. So npx ignite CLI version should now download and install temporarily Ignite CLI and then run it, just like it did right there. So you don't basically have to install things globally, and anytime you run it, then it always grabs the latest version. Unless something's local. If something's local, it'll use it. npx. I like that. Let's... Good catch. And we'll merge this. See, now here he puts toward docs, which I think actually is the right way to do this. Anyway, it's just docs, so we can skip the CI. So there's another one down. Another one bites the dust. This one did fail. Let's go look at it. Circle CI. Navigation container ref is declared, but its value is never read. All right, let's clone this down. Ignite CLI. Check out master. Pull down. Yarn up. Okay, and then what's this? Workspaces can only be enabled in private projects. All right. So this is 1678. So I use Hub, PR checkout. So Hub is like a GitHub CLI that does things like makes it easy to check out a PR. You just put in Hub PR checkout. I actually have it aliased, so if I do which git, you can see that it's aliased to Hub because it passes through normal Git commands. So that's it. Hub is really cool. I love using it. It's fun. All right, let's pull open code. All right, so we are getting an error, and I need to make sure I keep things in the viewable view here. By the way, you like this logo? Check out that logo. How cool is that? That logo is awesome. Huge kudos to Jenna. So let's see here. I need to run back to here. Navigation container ref. And let's just look for wherever that shows up. Yeah, I guess that isn't being used. Why are these? Oh, I know why. So I have to go to not confuse TypeScript when I'm working on the boilerplate. I have to cd into the boilerplate folder and then open code in that. Because otherwise it's looking at the CLI and being like, hey, you don't have React Native in here. It's like, well, no, because there's a self-contained thing, you know. Yeah. Why is this? Oh, no, it isn't. Navigation container ref with current. All right. But apparently we don't need this. So I can get rid of that. And then as I suspected, when I save, it actually does drop this down as prettier, kind of cleans that up. So I think that's the only change. So let's got a different screens changes in the pod file. So what we're going to do is remove extra navigation container ref. You see how I used paste right there? I just brought it up and I can look through my most recent pastes and chose it and hit enter and it just pastes it right in there. I didn't know what was in my clipboard, so I just had to go check. Command Control V brought up this view and then I can just hit enter, arrow keys, etc. All right, so let's do that. Push that up. Okay. Wait. Did that work? This may not have worked. I think I need to push to... Yeah, I did that wrong. Get remote, add that person, and then it needs to be this, but with that. Wow. Apologies. All right, so git push dash u van to one, and then bump rn bump. Okay, so if you're new to git push dash u means like set this as my upstream, which means future git pushes will use this. Van to one, so I'm pushing to this remote, and I'm pushing this branch before the colon to this branch after the colon. Looks like it went through, and there it is. Yeah, so the commit actually showed up. That's just something you have to kind of pay attention to. So this is now going to run again, maybe. Yes, we'll see. Refresh. Yeah, it's running right now. Circle CI. All right. While that's going, let's do something different. Update documentation to troubleshoot setup procedure. There are multiple issues when running the initial setup. First time contributor, by the way. It'd be nice to have this in documentation so as to not go digging through multiple issues. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Looks like you have some conflicts, but we'll go after this. Troubleshooting. LTS version of Node. NVM. Okay. If the installation fails, I prefer N, but NVM is fine. Easiest way to install them is to run sudo x. Yeah, this is fair. Okay. If Xcode and command line tools are already installed, but the installation complains about missing patch dependencies, you may need to switch the Xcode location to something else. These are great. These are fantastic. When was this PR submitted? July 9th. Okay, that was before I started paying attention to it more closely. Wait, I need to check the conflicts here. Let's resolve conflicts. All right. Don't you love getting PRs like that where someone had some problems and they just sort of like come in and really want to help other people in the future, you know? Okay, so oh wait. This is the same-ish. Okay. So the only difference here is that this one has, well, if you like to follow, yeah, okay, I like that. So resolving that conflict, mark as resolved, commit the merge, and then we'll see if this one, actually that doesn't matter. This doesn't need to have circle CI on it because it's just some docs. So I'm actually going to go in here and cancel. Let's see. Cancel the job. All right, so we're good to go here. This is great. Thanks for your contribution. I'm in Empire. Apologies that it took me so long to get to it. Hope to see more contributions from you in the future. And docs updates are always have a special place in my heart. Which is very true. And what the heck? Oh no, never mind. Canceled. Yeah, that's okay. Add troubleshooting steps to README. Common. So this will be chore docs, and it'll be by Ivan Empire. Skip CI. All good. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so this circle guy is still running, and so we're gonna keep an eye on that. In the meantime, let's look at the name navigator TSX-EJS. Current navigator template was obsolete since we're using React Navigation v5. This PR will use stack navigator from new dependencies React Navigation stack. And we did get a couple thumbs up. Let's go look at the code. From demo screen. I see. So they're actually linking to a real screen. Drops in the param list. Export type. And then we create a stack navigator instead of doing this. And we give it the param list, which will just be demo undefined. And then we export it, and it'll be stack navigator, screen options, card style, background color, transparent, header shown false, demo, and it shows a screen there. Is this really all we had before? I mean, this is way better. This is way better, clearly. So it appears that it also passed like so. So I'm going to merge it. This is a feature or a fix. I think it's a fix. So let's do a fix generator to navigator generator to use React Navigation v5 plus. Okay, by duo ANK7C. And I should approve this. So this is way better. Hit approve. Okay, so now I can merge and drop that back in. And do we want to skip CI or do we want to wait for React Navigation Screens v3? I think we want to wait for that one. So we can release both at the same time. So I'm going to say skip CI. It'll be one release that contains both these PRs. So I'm going to merge that one. Cool. And now we wait. Oh no, it failed. All right, let's go look at it. What's it complaining about? I already fixed this issue. All right. Get checkout master. Let's pull it all down. Let's go back. Get merge master. And get push. Okay. Start it again. So that error was the error that we saw there, which had to do with the jest tests. Actually fixed last Friday. This done needed to be removed. And so so I did that in master. But yeah, I just needed to merge it in. And then hopefully this will pass. So we're going to let that go. Cool. All right, so that's that. While that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and run back to issues. And let's go look at issues and see what we missed. All right. Scroll view not working as expected in provided screen component. I actually need to, I'm going to go get some coffee, which is going to give me an opportunity to use a new screen in my Twitch studio called the Be Right Back screen. Now, I'm going to also edit it and put in a timer so people know how long it's going to be before I'm back. All right. So give me a second. I'm going to run to check out the screen. It's really cool. But I'm also going to add a layer, which is a countdown. I'm going to make it be Helvetica. I'm going to, where do I put it? Put it below maybe. This is going to be kind of cool. All right, so be right back. Actually, I'm going to set this left align maybe. Where's Jenna when I need her? All right. No, that doesn't look right at all. That doesn't look right at all. Let's change it to, okay. I mean, I swear this is going to be like 2 minutes. All right. Maybe I better say 3. We got 3 minutes. I got a countdown happening. I will be right back. Okay, that's pretty sweet. My 3-minute estimate was just about right on. So, in 10 seconds, I will switch it back over because, you know, it would be very unsatisfying not to do that. I like it. I like it a lot. That's really cool. Okay, I'm back with some Kavi. Timer should have been in Comic Sans. Yeah, I don't want Justin and Jenna to quit. I think it was in the wrong spot, but you know, unless Jenna's gonna come in here and tell me where to put it, I don't know. Let's go see if this thing... it failed again. What the heck? Really? I thought okay, let's go look. Still in the branch. Let's go look and see. No, it doesn't exist. What? I'm confused. Oh, my bad. I was still in the boilerplate there. So let's take a look. There is a done there. Why? Why of all places there a done just in one random test? Okay. There any other dones? Because I don't want to do this again. No, there isn't. Okay. So, okay. Remove extraneous done callback from just test. And let's try this again. See ya, Becca. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Pick up kid from school protesting about the industrial revolution level education all the way. All right. Okay, so that's going to go. Let's keep looking at scroll view here. The scroll view is not working as expected in the provided screen component. Expo on an iPhone 11. I cannot scroll. I only have the bounce animation. This happens when using the scroll preset. Remove the full styling. Wow. Okay, this is problematic. Let's see if we can make this actually replicate this issue. They say with Expo, but I would assume it would also work or not work. So let's do npx React Native run iOS, I guess. What? Command not found. What? Of course, that's not going to work, but why is that not working? That is very strange. What the heck? npx React Native run iOS is not working. Am I misspelling this? Like what's going on here? How does this not work? Maybe it has something to do with being in the boilerplate. I'm just going to run this and see. It looks like it's working now. 6.0. But it doesn't work here. And it's giving me, so it's trying. I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would npx React Native not work in the boilerplate folder? Well, there is something I've been wanting to do for a while. The yarn iOS and yarn Android commands. So like here, iOS, React Native run iOS, right? Android, React Native run Android. So let's just do yarn iOS. Okay. So one thing that is kind of cool about doing it this way is that instead of installing even a temporary global CLI, it will just use the one that's in the nodes. So we really should have this in our yarn iOS, yarn Android. So this, yeah. By the way, did that like kill my streaming? I'm gonna try this again here. Nice-n. Yeah. Sorry, Mark. I'm gonna try with nice on. Actually, I'm gonna make it as nice, like 15 here. In fact, should be nice and 10, and we should do that for like all of these, in my opinion. Like all of these should be. Any command you run should be nice. So that whatever you're doing, it doesn't slow you down. You know what I mean? Like, let's just do that. This is my opinion. I'll probably like come back through here and I'd have to test all this stuff. Yeah, that's why you do that nice N thing, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to leave that there. But is it choppy right now, Mark? Because like I did tell it to be nice. I don't know if it's going to though. I much prefer, yeah, shoot. Yeah. I need to find a solution that will work for this. Obviously, it's just choppy, anytime I try to build, which is unfortunate. Let me go look at activity monitor. So what is this one? This one is 162 renice -n 38. And then this one is that is right. Yep. These are all renderers. This one is going kind of nuts. So let's make it 16238. I think I already did that. That's a process group. Oh, 16245. All right. Oops, I didn't sudo it. This one is 239. All right. I mean, maybe just kind of continually trying to renice things and make them. All right, here we go. It's running. Demo list. It's there. Okay. All right. So the problem that they are saying is that define a function component with a screen that wraps a UI kit and top navigation, divider, and layout with multiple children, and try to scroll. Oh, I didn't actually look at. Okay, I don't really want to like bring in UI kit for this. Steps to reproduce. Define a function component with a screen that wraps a UI kit and top navigation, divider, and layout with multiple children. I mean, let's no. Let's not. Let's not. Let's not mess with this. So I'm going to undo all this stuff that I just did there. And I'm going to all right. So, whoops. Okay, here's how I'm going to approach this. So this person works by commenting out this line. Had a similar styling issue with full flex conflicting with the scroll view. To enable scroll on a screen, you have to remove the full styling on your screen component. I mean, I guess. But like, isn't it working? Like if I go, this is working. It's scrolling. Can someone give me a full screen, a screen's code that I can just drop into an Ignite app and observe this behavior? Or code that would be super helpful. Just put it on them. So this will be I have a question there. All right, let's go look at this. And do we have a pass? We do not. We have a fail. All right, let's go look at it. Unexpected. Looks like a yarn lint. Let's go check yarn lint. So it was yarn lint on like the boilerplate, I guess. Not the boilerplate, but it was spun up by the boilerplate. Let's see here. Okay, sure. README, I guess. Let's go to boilerplate. Lint that. Navigation utilities, params is defined but never used, action is defined but never used, unexpected empty method dispatch. We must not be running lint. Unless, actually this actually probably is real. This actually probably is real. Navigation utilities. Because this was actually changed. So it's quite possible that what we're doing here is real. All right. So params. Let's go for params. Yeah, it was at the top there. So I guess we need the same thing here. What is this? Route navigation. These are kind of, all right, yeah, we don't need any of those. What we do need to do is disable no unused vars here. Could I just do that for all of this? Disable next line maybe? No empty function. No unused vars. I think, yeah, we don't need to just do this on every single line. All right, let's try running the... We should still get that dispatch one, but... Or no, we don't need to, because we have that up there. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's not disable that next line. Is it just disable? If you put an underscore in the parameter name, the lint won't complain. Fair. That's fair. I might be able to do that with all of these. Excuse me. The thing I need to worry about now is the no empty functions. But how do you disable like the next block, basically? Yeah, thank you for that, Juan. I appreciate that. Disable. Isn't there like a next line? Yeah, ESLint disable next line should work. What the heck? Unless it's only looking at the next line. Like, it should look at this whole block, in my opinion. It should be fine with the whole. I don't want to have to do this everywhere. Right? Like, doesn't that... It doesn't make sense to me. Juan, it didn't work. Name is defined but never used. So I really should put that there. And I'll leave those. But I do need to figure out like how to do this. Let's see. ESLint disable for one code block. Oh, I see. Disable and then enable. All right, we can do that. ESLint disable. And we may have to do the like /star thing. Okay, let's do the /star thing. And here. Why they wouldn't support both, I don't know. I really don't know. What is it saying now? Definition for rule, TypeScript, ESLint, no unused vars, no empty function. But it literally is then saying this is the name of the definition. I mean, I could just like disable, enable. Just shut the whole thing off. You do not need to pay attention, pay no mind to. Okay, that works. That's weird, I gotta say. We're just disabling and then enabling again. Let me verify that that's actually a thing. So like function dumb empty function with foo. All right, this should definitely like, hey, this doesn't exist, blah, or this isn't used, or whatever, you know, like this should fail. I want to make sure that it's not just shutting up for the whole. Yeah, there we go. Good. All right. Okay, that works. I can get on board with this. And TIL. Just enable, disable. Or disable, enable. And Here's the problem. If I run yarn prettier, it will probably undo some stuff here. So I'm a little bit loath. So format. Yeah, let's do this. Or format. So run prettier. And I think this will also do everything else. All right, good. Excuse me. I don't know, I guess. All right, sure. Excuse me. Fix formatting and linting. And let's push that up. And then cross our fingers that it actually passes. So it is now running tests. Okay. So initialize store model with parameters. Model. Hey, here's Mark way back in May. Provide defaults. Check out this section. Mark, very helpful here. What about self environment is null? I'll just let them know. Mobix state tree discussions. Thanks for using Ignite. There we go. All right. With root store dependencies. No problem, Mark. You were very helpful to them. Dependency cycle with root store extension, it creates a with. Does it? Does it really? Like, let's. I think that someone added this, the :root store thing, and then it avoided that, maybe. Something like that. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to, just to test this, go into the demo list screen and grab the, so after that, I'm going to go into the character store.characters, grab the first one, root store. What would it be then? It is the root store. Good. Console, or I'll do an alert. No. All right, sure. So what I'm doing here, did I add something I didn't want to? No, I didn't. Good. All right. Wait, what's this complaining about? Number. Okay. All right. I'll convert it. All right. So, it's going to alert that. And there it is. Okay. So it worked. It worked just fine. That probably fixed it then. The with root store update. So I'm gonna go and look at recent releases here. Here it is. Yep, right there. 1741. This is fixed in 7.1.0, 1741 by this person. Copy. All right, cool. So that was actually fixed. Cool. Still running tests. Choppy at all, by the way? I'm hoping not. Not doing anything too CPU intensive right now. All right. We have some old stuff here. Freshly generated, doesn't launch while working on iOS. Missing steps. This should be good. Mark mentioned it. Whoa. This is when he closes. Okay. Closes 1535 as well. Mark, if you put those in the actual, like up in the body here, when I merge it, then it will close it. So I can close it right now. But if you put it in a comment, it won't automatically, at least. So this one should be good here. Start a bounty here. Ooh, that's really nice. By far my favorite React Native boilerplate to work with. Amazing work supporting React Native Web would be a huge addition. Have you tried out Mark Rickards' new version that works with Expo's web support yet? So we'll ask. And I'm actually going to, because I don't get notified to responses and stuff, I'm going to actually put this. Jed says it's good. Kevin says some dropouts. I'm assuming. No, it's not necessarily on your end, Kevin, because I've been having some dropouts and I'm really trying to figure out why. All right. So I do need to make sure that I check in again with this person. Since I asked a question and I'm not going to get notified of it. So I'm just going to put that over on my main kind of like, my main Brave instance. So, okay, this is still going. This is closed. Okay. State property of the route is not supported. We got about 5 more minutes here, and then I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I really appreciate everybody coming along with me. I've had some pretty good viewership so far, and that's really cool. I'm going to be doing this every Friday. Well, I don't know about every Friday, but most Friday mornings, I'm going to be hacking on some open source, working with people. Of course, Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific, I am exploring new libraries. So if you have, or not necessarily just libraries, but like sometimes concepts, or, you know, like I'm planning to maybe explore a little bit of Fabric next Wednesday at 1 p.m. So definitely come hang out with me then, and we'll all learn some things. Kevin says, gonna have to get you one of those M2 MacBooks next year. Yeah, I know, right? Right? Seriously. Hey, by that time, this will be 3 years old, so time for a new one anyway. Okay. But yeah, Friday mornings are open source hacking, so we'll just pick some stuff, probably some Ignite stuff, some we may even work on React Native itself. Depends on, you know, what we feel like doing. So what's the upshot here? Edit strict true. I think strict true should be standard. The boilerplate should work with it. Yeah. No name Olson. We can talk. We can talk about this. I do think having strict true and having the boilerplate work out of the box is probably not a bad idea. We don't have strict true for a reason, but at the same time, should we make it so it works with strict true? I'm kind of thinking that's probably a good idea on TypeScript. Second issue is the warning message. Accessing the state property of the route object is not supported. Did not come from active route name. Get focused route name from the package. What is the idea of get active route name? Does it do anything that get focused route name from route doesn't? Oh, that's a good point. Is this even being used anymore? Okay, so I see. We may have to actually make a change here. I'm going to see if maybe Harris could take a look at this. Good thoughts. We don't use strict true in TypeScript for a reason, but if it's reasonably straightforward to support it in Ignite, I don't see a reason why we wouldn't entertain a PR to that effect. Or it's not support it, but enhance Ignite's boilerplate to work, or to work fine when it's flipped on. Regarding get active route name, you may be right that it's not working properly anymore. I'll see if Harris can take a look. All right, so I'm going to ask Harris to take a look at this and see if if maybe we need to do something different there. No! Why? Always. Well, it did fix that previous test. It did. What was that again? It was async storage. Okay, what's the fix? Only on CI. Just config and Babel config to circle CI configs persist to workspace paths, so they're being deleted between jobs and the workspace is reattached for test after checking out the repo and building. No just in Babel configs and it's not going to work. This seems relevant to me. Okay, so let's see here. So CI, actually, I need to drop this whole instance, and I'm going to get rid of cd dot. Okay, I don't need that stuff. So, I mean, it's possible that something has changed here. There is no persist. Well, actually, here, yarn test or CI test. The problem with doing this is it's going to blow up my computer. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to call it a day on the stream. It's just about 2 hours anyway. And I'm going to run this test and I'm going to get it working locally and maybe while I eat lunch or something. Thanks everybody for coming along with me today. And of course, Fridays are open source hacking days. Friday on Creative Live. Cool new graphics seem to work pretty well. I'm very happy with the logo. I'm very happy with everything else. Credit to Jenna Fuji, who was the giver for us. And eventually I may start streaming on Mondays too. Probably Monday late nights. So it'll be more a West Coast thing. So I is eventually Friday or Monday nights. And then Fridays are going to be open source hacking. So we'll hang out together then. Don't forget to hit follow on the thing, on the whole Twitch face here, and you'll get when I go live. And we'll hope you all have a good week. See you next week.